As good a pure jumper as anyone in the world, Petrenko the Elder. At that, he's only 18 years of age. This is Viktor, third in the short program here, the bronze medalist from Calgary.
This would have to be the biggest threat for Brian Orser. He's skating right before him. Well, could this possibly be a repeat of the men's short programs? Haven't seen him fall all year.
Certainly never on that.
That, we have to mention, was a triple axel. And the most difficult jump in any male skater's repertoire.
And probably the highest one anybody does.
It has to be mentioned here, the door is wide open for Brian Orser, of course not for Brian Boitano, who will be difficult to beat, but that was singling out of a triple, and it became a double. Many of the skaters seem to be very winded, and it's probably because of all the excitement in Calgary. And the worlds here are slightly anticlimactic. Even Brian Boitano, who is a super machine, was huffing and puffing a little bit at the end. Of the program, this is a major disappointment for Viktor, but it's also kind of reassuring because so far this year with the European Championships in Prague and also in Olympics, he couldn't make a mistake. This is a different competitor we're seeing tonight, but it proves that he is human. But something that has to be said here Viktor Petrenko and Kurt Browning will probably be fighting it out head-to-head in the Olympics, the next Olympics in 1992. The door is open for Brian Orser. I don't know whether that means that he can climb into the first position, but even that is possible. This was the first attempt at the triple axel. So high, so beautifully done, always in practice. I'm sure that the fall surprised him more than it surprised anybody else. This was also a big disappointment. It looked fine for most viewers, but what that should have been was a triple combination. And the judges have lists of the content, so they know exactly what's planned, and they will count that as a mistake. He has an immense charm and quality, very much in the Russian style, or I might say in the Ellen Burka style. This is exactly the kind of skater that she likes.
Well, the first set of marks will go up now for Viktor Petrenko, and they will be for technical merit, and there were some technical glitches, of course, for which he will have to pay.
And Ted, this is a very difficult program to judge. There were some wonderful qualities, but it certainly was an off night. I think they're going to have to think about putting him over Filipovsky.
Well, first group going up 5.5s and 5.6s in the free skating program. I don't know whether he's going, well, he probably will be ahead of Filipovsky in the free skating program, but he will not catch up with him, I do not think, as far as the overall standings are concerned. We have to wait and have a look. And as the next group come up, they will be for artistic impression, and with those, he is actually fourth in the free, ahead of Filipovsky, but Filipovsky is still ahead of him overall, and Brian Orser is